starts off a dark stage, and then a beam of light, and you can see me.
You know, it wasn't always like this. Not very long ago, just before your time, right before the towers fell, circa 99. This was catalogs, travel blogs, a chat room or two. We set our sights and spent our nights waiting for you, insatiable you.
He looks like totally broken, you know? And little by little, I start bringing him back to health, you know? He's got eye problems, we fix the eye problems. He found out he's pre-diabetic. He hadn't been to a doctor in like 10 years, you know? When we get to the doctor's like, if you smoke anything, you're gonna die. You got like 10% lung capacity. If you smoke anything, or even around incense, you might die. And my dad in the doctor's office looks at me and goes, I think I wanna get sober. In the doctor's office, he looks at me and goes, I think I wanna get sober.
Welcome to the internet. Have a look around. Anything that brain of yours can think of can be found. We've got mountains of content, some better, some worse. If none of it's of interest to you, you'd be the first.
So I bring him into my fold. I bring him into the group. He starts going all this shit with me. We get on it together. That's probably like the crowning achievement of any amends that I made. My dad's he's got 5.5 months now, you know, and he's working with other dudes, and like you carry the message that way.
I interest you in everything, all of the time. A little bit of everything, all of the time. Apathy's a tragedy and boredom is a crime. Anything and everything, all of the time.
You know, for my wife, I'll be making amends for the rest of my life. You know, it's every day, you know. Doing dishes is part of that amends I gotta make, you know. That's going to be a lifelong journey. A lot of these amends are going to be lifelong journeys. There's amends that people don't want to talk to me. You know, I got to make a living amends. I got to find another way to be a service to the world in a way that takes all that energy and creates something valuable for another person.
Welcome to the internet. What would you prefer? Would you like to fight for civil rights or tweet a racial slur? Be happy, be horny, be bursting with rage. We got a million different ways to engage.
Not like talking every day, but there's been I'm making contact, communication little by little. You know, it's only been 597 days. I'm still at the beginning of this whole journey in my life, which is going to be for the rest of my life. And yeah, I go to every single person out unharmed, and I try to figure out where I can be of service to their life in any way that's possible. And
welcome to the internet.
Is that unfair?
No, it's not unfair.
You don't think?
No, it's not unfair. It's not even about fair.
Fair enough.
You know what I mean? It's not even about fair. Like, fair don't really exist. You want fair, go to Pomona. But there's no fair in this life. So when I think about, like, the emotions are real.
Yeah.
My accountability doesn't take away the very real, that comment that somebody feels that way towards my wife, and that looks at her like she's somehow less than because she's still in my corner. Too much value into another person's opinion is to fuck myself. It's to fuck my marriage. It's to put me in the shame spiral that doesn't do the dishes no more. Now I'm just in like my own little haiku room, you know, just like spiraling into my little woe is me shit again. Right. And I've been there, and I done that, you know. And so my job isn't to feel right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. My purpose in life isn't to be happy no more. That's what my purpose used to be, which is such a shitty aim in life. Mm-hmm. My aim in life, in totality, my whole purpose for existing in life was to be happy. Mm-hmm. And that's not my purpose anymore.
And now?
Yeah, my purpose now is to be useful. Mm-hmm. And so it doesn't make me useful to my wife to shame spiral on some shit like that. It makes me useful to my wife to show up for my wife and be stable for my wife when we take our kid to the children's hospital and she's tripping.
Stuck there anymore.
Nah, I wouldn't be able to sit here with you if I was there.
Right.
I wouldn't be able to sit here and talk to you about this shit.
Right. And so so the emotion right now, what this is
almost
from,
in,
the
it's in
realization
retrospect
of like, damn,
yeah,
dude,
where I was.
Who gives a fuck about all that shit?
And that's who I was. Not even that long ago, bro. This is like 2 months ago.
But I understand. But the fact that you were there, the fact that you've been there, that you treaded on that path, means you can actually talk to others who are fucking locked in that bullshit.
And I do.
That's it, man.
And
Here's how you can build a bomb. Which Power Ranger are you? Take this quirky quiz.
yeah, and that really is my purpose in life now. It's to like be able to express the reality of my life, that you could be where I just was, you know, in some kind of sense memory, like remembering the text message conversation I had with this man, and also know that now we talk all the time. You know, now I don't need to be anything. I don't need to be a certain this or a certain that to have permission to have friends, or a wife, or anything. Like I deserve it, and that's a hard thing to say, that you deserve love when on paper, no, you don't. It's difficult for a dude in my spot to receive love, because you don't feel like you deserve it, and it did something to me that felt like warrior shit. You know, it felt like man code, like G shit. It didn't feel like fluffy, cute shit, book reading, sitting in it felt like
You're on a mission.
Yeah, it felt purposeful, and it felt sexy.
CEO entrepreneur, born in 1964, Jeffrey Bezos. CEO entrepreneur, born in 1964, Jeffrey Bezos. Come on, Jeffrey, you can do it. Pave the way, put your back into it. Tell us why, show us how. Look at where you came from, look at you now. Zuckerberg and Gates and Buffett, amateurs can fucking suck it. Fuck their wives, drink their blood. Come on, Jeff, get 'em!
And you can see me and my guitar. In the end of time, there was a man who knew the road, and the writing was written on the stone. And then a thin layer of fog comes in around my ankles. Roadies, that means dry ice. We're gonna talk about this later. In the ancient time, an artist led the way, but no one seemed to understand. Chimes, Freddie. In his heart he knew the artist must be true, but the legend of the rent was way past due. And then, Katie, you come in with the bass. Well, you think you'll be just fine without me, but you're mine. You think you can take me out of the sack? You come in with a face melter. Where's the problem there? The band is mine. How did you kick me out? I wanted mine. You're not hardcore. I said it hardcore. By the legend of the ranch was way hardcore. Hardcore. By the legend of the ranch was way hardcore. Oh! Big old explosion. Some like confetti comes down. Anyway, that's all I got so far. It's a work in progress.
I liked it, Mr. Schneebly. I thought it was really catchy.
Thank you.
And it did all the things we designed it to do. Now look at you. Oh, look at you. Unstoppable, watchable. Your time is now. Your insides out. Honey, how you grew. And if we It was always the plan to put the world in